It gives me great pleasure to introduce our honorary degree recipient, Nina Paim, to whom we award an honorary doctorate. Nina Paim is a multidisciplinary creative whose career spans the realms of design, curation, and publishing, to name a few. The expansive nature of her work is a result of her native collaborative environment of Rio, Brazil. Nina inherited her love of crafts from her family of artists and designers. Still, their sober approach to the arts has inspired her in the organizational talents required to make the creative dream a success. Her practice emerged from a blend of observing her parents at their ceramic studio, organizing extracurricular activities at school, and immersing herself in books. This combination of skills served her well at a variety of global institutions, from SD in Brazil to Gerrit Rietveld Academy in the Netherlands and the Hochschule der Kunst Bern in Switzerland. The magic of these programs, she says, is the act of building relationships with people and learning to cultivate joy, engagement, and excitement in collaborative efforts so that we become each other's driving force. After transferring her program in SD to the Netherlands, Nina applied the communal practice and civic camaraderie of her native country to the program at the Gerrit Rietveld Academy. This culminated in the 2012 Escola Ebata initiative, a temporary school which became her graduating project and kickstarted her career. The project opened up avenues for curating and organizing, which in 2014 led to Nina's taking a line for a walk exhibition, designed and curated for the 26th International Biennale of Graphic Design in Brno. That exhibition earned her a Swiss Design Award. In 2019, Nina co-founded and directed the feminist platform Futurist.org, a hybrid of a learning community and a publishing platform. Last year, she left the platform and set out to found Bikini Books, an independent feminist publisher for design based in Porto, Portugal. This new endeavor aims to produce tangible, affordable, and impactful books that will transverse boundaries, spark conversations, and leave a lasting legacy. I am delighted to ask the Chancellor to confer the Honorary Doctorate of University of the Arts London on Nina Paim.
Thank you so much. I'm overjoyed. It is a huge honor to be here today, celebrating this moment with you all and receiving this award. As a Latina immigrant from Brazil, this means a lot to me, but also to many, many others beyond me. I'm not the one to take the stage. I'm usually the one listening, not the one speaking. As a designer turned curator, editor, and publisher, I'm mostly on the other side, behind the curtain, behind the page. So much of my work is backstage work. It is invisible. It lives in meetings, emails, phone calls, Google Docs, Excel sheets, and mostly in the fleeting moments of togetherness. Thanks to my mom, who insisted I study theater as a kid, I don't have complete stage fright. I have much to thank my parents, who have shown me a love for craft and taught me the joy of doing things well for the sake of doing them well. They are both artisan potters and share an atelier in the backyard of our home in Nova Friburgo, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In recent times, however, my relationship with them has become strained, a constant reminder that world politics operate at the most intimate and personal level of our lives. My work is about that, understanding how structures of power express themselves in the intimate, the space of connection, friendship, love, and hope. Since I left Brazil 14 years ago, I've lived through multiple migrations that have continuously made me feel othered, displaced, and isolated. While struggling to make sense of my life choices, I was often rescued by friends. Friendship became a central engine of my practice. I often describe what I do as creating bridges across contexts to simply bring my friends together. My spark comes from seeing others shine. My joy is only meaningful when shared. Although I'm completely out of my element here, I know that I'm not alone on this podium. There are many, many, many others with me here today, friends, allies, mentors, partners, comrades, accomplices, co-conspirators of all kinds. So remember this, even when you feel alone, you are never alone. You carry multitudes. To say that everything that I've accomplished has been in collaboration and simply to state the obvious. If there's one thing that I can leave you with on this beautiful celebratory morning, it is this. Nothing happens in isolation. Everything is relations. But weaving relationships is a craft. And as a craft, it must be practiced, honed in, sustained, perfected, and passed on. It is serious work. And if I may say it, it is the kind of work that matters. No one or nothing is complete or perfect. It is okay to make mistakes, but you must own them and commit to change. Change is good. Change is the work. So look around you. Think about how you've been transformed by the connections leading up to this moment here. Think about all the others, past, present, and future, that are part of your journey. Think about those who are not here, who couldn't come, who dropped out, or who were never accepted in the first place, who are sidelined by the institutional walls and national borders. Think about all the others who are still to come, whom you may never meet in your lifetime, but who will carry on. We live in disorienting and frightening times. In the face of relentless climate emergencies, disasters, wars, and the live-streamed genocide in Palestine, it is easier to despair. It is easy to despair and lose hope. But hope, I am convinced, is also a craft. Hope needs to be nurtured and practiced. That practice may begin with small gestures, a gentle push or a minor wave that can fractal out and get bigger and bigger and bigger. We all need to practice the craft of hope. How do we do this? We learn to listen. We learn to make space for others. We show up for our friends and their friends and their friends. We learn to accept and engage with difference. We surround ourselves with people who practice love. We understand that solidarity is a verb. We intervene in the face of wrongs. White supremacist, capitalist patriarchy, to use a term by bell hooks, pushes us to think in terms of products and outcomes. It tricks us into thinking we are individuals, whereas in reality, we are a body of us. Ultimately, in this journey, it is a road that matters, and most importantly, with whom we share it. This might all sound like a little bit of mystical self-help, but it's really about coalition politics, world building, and the togetherness that allows us to imagine and craft alternatives, and alternatives to the alternatives. We must imagine. As designers and artists, it is our duty to imagine and craft other ways of living and being and dying in this world. So I say this to you here, as you begin your journey after graduation. Make sure to travel in good company. Companheira, me ajude, eu não posso andar só. Eu sozinha ando bem, mas com você ando muito melhor. Thank you.